What's going on, guys? It is Tony from Loma Paintball. Today we are talking the Exalt Magazine Speed Winder.
And well, actually, is the best source for winding your speed mags.
Winding your speeds, your magazine speeds up. It's lomopaintball.com. So Exalt comes out with this little nifty tool right here. It is called the Speed Winder. It is a tough polymer construction. Mark might know a little bit more about how they printed this. Is it cast or 3D? What do you think, Mark?
It's cast for sure.
Okay.
It's just the finished texture has a little bit of a rough to it, but it probably started as a 3D print somewhere.
Okay, so this one currently right here, these retail $19.95, so they're 20 bucks. This one is made for the CF20 magazines and also the Tippmann TMC magazines. They do make one for the First Strike V2 magazines as well, but this one is just for the CF20s and then also the Tippmann TMCs. So for a mag-fed player out there, you guys know how annoying it is to constantly sit here and try to spin this by hand, get it all the way down to where it needs to be, and it takes a long time. Obviously, that's how you're going to load the paintballs into the magazine. So Exalt comes out with the Speed Winder product, and show you how it works. So this one is the Tippmann TMC magazine. Like I said, this one also fits down below. Probably can't see it on camera. This says CF20, and if you flip it over, the smaller side, it is for the Tippmann TMC. Let's do the TMC first. So like I said, it's pretty much a component to make your life a lot easier when you guys are loading up your magazines. So, okay, Tippmann TMC, we're gonna make sure it's fully, everything's ready to rock, and we're gonna clip it in place, clip it down, and then we're just gonna simply
Would you look at that? Look at it. It's just so simple. No little hurt fingies anymore.
That's exactly right. You're not, and it doesn't take you forever to get it. That's it. It's all the way down. You don't want to extra torque or crank it, and then you could simply just take that off. And we're going to pull down, and we're going to load up the magazine here.
And that's important, guys. With that extra leverage and ease of turning, you could screw it up so quickly if you're like, one more turn.
And like you said earlier, Mark, the texture on the actual mold or cast here, it's gritty for a reason. That's why Exalt did that completely on purpose. And so if you guys have slippery or wet fingers, and as you can see, fully loaded magazine within
seconds.
Within seconds. Obviously, hook it up, whether depending CF20 or TMC. Like I said, it's literally printed on this little gadget here. Lock it in, crank it in, load up your magazines. We got a full magazine right here already for the TMC. Let's pull up the CF20 real quick and see how that side works. And we'll take a look.
I think it's really cool that it works for multiple, just so if you guys have a little arsenal laying around, you don't have to worry.
Yeah, and a lot of those mag-fed guys out there have multiple magazines. So obviously you're getting ready for the field for the day or in between each game. You guys can crank these out real quick and be ready to get back out there on the field. So TMC is loaded up. Let's take a look at the CF20 magazine, and we'll see if you can find it on camera, Mark. Let's go to the CF20 side. We're gonna lock that sucker on in there, and I'm gonna show you here. Let me just get the first couple cranks, and then you'll probably be able to see, I'm gonna be doing it backwards, this little green thing. Can you see the green thing?
Yeah, look at it go. Look, it's going all the way down. Oh my gosh.
All the way down. So I'm not going to load this one up with paint, but you guys get the gist of this. Just a quick little video on how fast you guys can actually get this to work instead of using your fingers every single small turn. And it's all the way full. Now I would load up this magazine, obviously with my paintballs, and boom, within under 10 seconds, you've got it fully cranked. All you got to do is load the paintballs in there, and you're on your way. So, yeah, I mean, do you want to see anything else out of this, Mark?
No, I just want to, point out, like, this probably started as a 3D design. I'm sure there's a ton of them on the market that you can print yourself, but I have a 3D printer like a lot of you guys, and hey, 20 bucks versus 8 hours on the bed, and I sure hope it doesn't screw up.
Exactly.
And then, I use PLA, and now the sun got to it, and it's starting to break down. I'm going to have to print another one. Just pay 20 bucks and go get a good quality, durable one that works for two different things at the same time. I mean, it's like time over money.
Like you're saying, if your 3D printer screws up on you guys, guess what? Man, I just paid the 20 bucks, get one made by Exalt already, made out of that ultra strong polymer, as they say. I believe that's what their description was. Ultra tough polymer construction. So spend the 20 bucks, $19.95, get yourself a Speed Winder, make your life a lot easier out there if you guys are a mag-fed player. And don't forget, like I said, they're also available for those First Strike V2 rounds. And shop now on the website. Check them out, make your life easier, lonewolfpaintball.com.
See ya.